What's up, idiots? Who hasn't been updating this channel? This guy right here. Fun fact of the day, I got like probably too many questions to answer this time, which is like, nice, thanks. Why? I have no useful information. So sit back and prepare yourselves mentally for another really, really exciting episode of
Ask Megangore Stuff.
Leslie the Snail wants to know if Dan and Phil remembered me. Probs not. Cynthia would like to know what it was like performing at VidCon. Here's my deal with performing at VidCon. So the 20-minute set that I had on Thursday night, I went after this guy named Trevor Moran, and apparently he's one of the kids from O2L, and that's why he had so many little like screaming fangirls. I had no idea who this kid was at all, and now I know. So like, thanks VidCon. That was terrifying. It was great though. Everyone was nice. Everyone was nice. Even that kid. Elizabeth W wants to know what was the most embarrassing thing that happened at VidCon. If you didn't go watch my vlogs over on my main channel, you missed out on me getting in line to meet Dan and Phil at 4 o'clock in the morning. And I want to talk about it, but besides that, when I went up to talk to Dan and Phil, I was trying to tell Dan about how awesome it was that when you Google Dan is on fire and image search, it shows up with like a picture of me. But I didn't know how to say it in a normal sentence that flowed properly, and I was staring into his beautiful eyes that were looking right at me, and words came out of my mouth, not right. It was terrible. I'm sorry, Dan. Allie Riley wants to know, how does one get their hair to be as perfect as mine? You leave it down for a little bit and then it starts to bother you a lot, so you put it up in a ponytail. Hold on. What happened? A Fall Out Boy said, will you marry me? Absolutely not. No One's First in Your Next said, favorite regular show character. Obviously Mordecai is my favorite regular show character. I would marry that dude so fast if he like wasn't a bird. And moving on. More Anonymous wants to know, I lost the question, hold on. Do you play electric guitars too or just acoustic? If you can play acoustic guitar, you play electric guitar. But I can't do like the little, I can't do that. Wow, that was, please don't gift that. Crazy Little Lauren says, do you love me? I love you. I love everybody. Unless like Dan Howell is watching this video, then you click away right now. What are you doing here? How did you get here? Dan is my bae. What is the hardest thing about being a YouTuber? The thing is, I don't like consider myself a YouTuber yet. I'm not like iJustine status or anything, you know? Like I don't vlog every day, and I'm not a professional in any way possible at all. But I think the hardest thing is probably just like wanting to succeed and like not. You know how like you start making videos, you start getting popular, and then like you want to get more popular, but then it just doesn't happen, and you're sitting here like, where did everybody go? That happens to me a lot. Favorite Nightmare asks, which Pokemon is your all-time favorite and what is your favorite Pokemon type? I'm a lot like Misty in the sense that I like water Pokemon, but I also like Pokemon that are just like adorable, like Vulpix and Clefairy and all that. But if I had to pick a favorite Pokemon, it would be Squirtle. I don't know why. I've just always loved Squirtle so much. Like, Squirtle is my sidekick in my fantasy land. My Dear Cutie Pie asks, how's your crush on Dan going? Minnie Cooper 9 wants to know, how do I get YouTubers to notice me on Instagram without sounding like a knob? I haven't done that successfully yet, so you let me know when you find out how that goes. A Cocoa Bean asked, what was your last thought / who was the last person you spoke to before stepping out on stage at VidCon? One of my last thoughts / one of the last people I talked to was Elliot Morgan from SourceFed. I don't know if you watch SourceFed. Elliot Morgan is a very married, very attractive human. He was one of the people hosting when I went on stage, so he was backstage and we took selfies, and he took a lot of selfies of himself, and it was great. It was a great time, so I was really nervous for him just being around. Oriana Warg says, what's it like knowing Dan might know who you are? A Toad Just says, would you rather have taste buds on your butt or have a butt for a tongue? This is a great place to stop. So hey, thanks for watching this really dumb video I just made for you. You're welcome. Have a fun time in your life. I'll see you later. Probs. Stop being lame.